Hi everyone, hope you're fine. Welcome to DJ Stuff videos and DJ Stuff YouTube channel. Today we are looking at the Denon DJ LC6000. So it's the brand new controller from Denon DJ. You can have multiple utilization use. You can control the deck B of your SC5000, 5000M, 6000M. It's difficult for French to say thousand times. And of course, so the deck B of your player, Denon DJ player, or you can also control up to, for now, three softwares like Virtual DJ, like Algorithm DJ, and Serato DJ. For Serato DJ, be careful, you have to have certified mixer or sound card to plug after your players and manage the deck of Serato. But first, let's see how to connect everything. The Denon DJ LC6000 can be a controller for both autonomous part with USB sticks, a USB sound drive, or softwares. But you can also, when you connect to softwares, use only the LC6000. So you can have basically one mixer with two channels or four channels, and control up to 2, 3, or 4 deck with only one LC6000. So you can connect directly on your computer, so USB card, USB sound card or mixer, one USB on your computer, the LC6000 USB on your computer, and you can control like that. After second method, you can also control your B player, your B face, I don't know, your deck B on your SC on your player, Denon DJ player, with only one USB. So you have USB stick, you plug on your player, and you can control the A on the player and the B on this controller with only USB on the back. Or finally, if you want to control, for example, Serato, like we are going to see in this video, you have just to plug one more cable between the player and player controller and on the back and directly on your computer. So you will be you have to have three cables, one for the mixer or sound card, one between your LC6000 and your player, and one between your player and your computer. It's okay. Let's see the autonomous, the standalone part. So I have this track here on channel 1 with the control of the player, you see, and I have this this controller, the LC6000, controlling the B part. So I can have the A part and the B part on the bottom here. After, let's see how to manage the navigation, the browsing part. So it's pretty easy. You have the same, you see, the same thing. You can control from your player, but it's not fun. You have a new controller. You have to choose your track directly from there. So you push here, you push the track you want, you push pause, and you push play. And you have your track here. With that, you can also have an instant double. So you double click here. So you can have the same as the A. And of course, you can also push more longer and have the grid separation like that, for example. And of course, you can zoom and dezoom, but you can also do with your finger with a little pinch, I think, in English. So this is the browsing part. Let's put the track I want, this one here. And when you play the track, we will see all the transport function and all the function here. The functions will be the same in Serato. You see, if I make an out cue, it will be an out cue. If I make a break or reverse, it will be the same on Serato. So first, play, pause. So the break will be the same between the deck A and the deck B. You see, if I put little break, I have an instant break. Or if I want this, I will have this. It's the same for both. After, the cue button allow you to record a point and play it further when you want. Beat jump, you have to watch here. The beat jump is linked to the auto loop. When you push, for example, 16 beat loop, you will have 16 beat jump. You see? Track skip, it will be the next track or last track. Sensor, it will allow you to make a little reverse, but the music still play underneath. It's more or less like a sleep mode, but it's a sensor. Oh, let's see with music here. Here. And re-reverse with the shift button here. But the music doesn't play further. Doesn't play under. The loop we will see after, you have needle drop. So you have two ways to choose your needle drop. If you choose the security on your player, it will do nothing. But if you want to do something, you have to pause play if you want to needle drop here. But you can also touch your player, not here, but here. You see, I can drop like that. So needle drop. After, you will have the sleep mode. I think it's the end of the transport mode. So sleep mode allow you to make manipulation on, for example, a break or hot cue, but the music still play underneath. You see, if I doing a pause like that, mic track stop, and it's not original after I'm not going on into my feet, you know. But with sleep mode, it's pretty cool. The beat, it's still there, you know, and it could be a hot cue, for example. You can play your hot cue or with sleep mode. Etc. Deck select will be with Serato, we will see after, with not only Serato but software. You can choose your deck directly from the unit. The pitch is 100 millimeters. You can have a pitch bend. He allow you to make the same thing as your bending on the jog if you want. You have a range, so you can have up to here 4%, 8%, 10%, minus or plus, you know, 20%, 50%, 100%. For example, let's see 8%. So you can have basically you can change your tempo and the key of your track. But you can also change the tempo but not the key. And it's done for the pitch. You have the sync button, master button, allow you to match up to 4 decks if you have two players, for example. The jog is 8.5 inch, I think, and it's the same. It's pretty the same. You can adjust the wheel, the traction, the rotation. Light will be like that. A long backspin or heavy backspin. Heavy jog. You see, you can have vinyl or not vinyl, scratch or not scratch. If you're not scratching, you will have bending on the platter and bending on the side, you see? With or without master keylog, of course. And after you will have vinyl mode, so you will have bending on the side to match 2 tracks and scratch on the platter. Let's see before the pad section the loop. You can have a manual loop with in point and out point. In, out. You can record it, but we will see after. You can have also an automatic loop. You choose the loop you want, for example 16. Oh, let's see here. And you can decrease, increase, and you can move your loop with the shift button. Etc. So manual loop, automatic loop. And let's see the pad section. So you will have hot cues, loop, roll, slicer. Hot cues allow you to record point and play them when you want. For example, let's see here the first, here 1 point, second one, for example a little break here and little drop here. First one, second one, third one, fourth one. You can erase with the shift button like that. And like we say, you can also push the sleep button if you want to play with sleep mode. Etc. So hot cues after loop. So loop mode can be done with 2 kinds. You can make three kinds: manual loop here, automatic loop here, or manual loop here. So first point, out point. You can erase it with shift button. Also in point here, in, out, record, erase, or manual loop 16, record or erase. Loop can be done with in the preferences settings, can be done with on and off or reloop. If you put on and off, in point, out point, and you can jump out, you see? Record, jump out. But you can make also a reloop, record, and jump out. You choose what you want. Roll, it will be a little loop, but the tracks still play underneath. Like for example 1 beat, half a beat, quarter beat, 1 bar 8. But you can also have third tempo, etc. And slicer, you can have 2 slicer. The first one you have A beat and next N beat and next A beat, like that. The blue one, you will see next 8 beat, etc, etc. And you can have the 8 same beats like that to push. The green one. And after you can repeat each little beat, and you can also decrease and increase the value of your loop. etc., etc. So I think it's pretty the end for the standalone part. For the software part with Serato DJ, for example, I've told you that how to connect everything. So let's jump on it. Sources, not standalone but control mode. Let's wait to switch to control mode. And on Serato, you can choose your track, everything. You see, oh, sorry, I have just to check what player I have to take. For example, this one and this track here. And after on the player, let's choose by clicking Shift and deck select. Choose the deck 1, but you see I can choose the deck 2, 3 or 4. It's pretty cool because if you touch the same, for example 2, you will have the same thing. You see, scratch, 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 scratch. It's pretty fun. You have the same deck. But if you choose the deck 1, I can choose my other track, for example this, and I will have this one and this one. To deck directly. So like I said, if you don't have an SC6000 but you have a sound card or a mixer certified for Serato, you can also buy a LC6000 and control, look, 1, 2, 3, 4 deck. If you have two channels mixer, of course you will have 2 deck to control. If you have 4, you will have 4 for of course. If you have any questions about the LC6000, feel free to ask under the video. Like always, feel free to subscribe to the channel and click the bell to be notified for new video, new contents. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it and see you next content. Take care everybody. Bye bye.